Anna. Welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to show you how to make pork carnitas. This recipe is not authentic by any means. I'm not calling these authentic pork carnitas, but this is how I like to make them in a quicker way. So these we're going to be making it in the Instant Pot, and it's going to be a lot healthier and equally as delicious. Let me show you the ingredients that you're going to need so we can get started. You're going to need some salt, oregano, cumin, a bay leaf, garlic cloves, 1 lime, 1 orange, water, oil. Here I'm using canola oil, and then you're going to need some pork meat. To make carnitas, you do want to use some sort of fatty pork, either pork shoulder or pork butt. Here I have, this one already came cubed. It said cubed pork for stew, which is perfect because when cooked for a long period of time, it's going to be nice and tender. Okay, I have my Instant Pot right here, and the first thing I want to do is, let me turn it on. Okay, and I'm going to press saute, and I want this to heat up for a couple of minutes. And now you want to season your meat with some salt and your seasonings. I'm gonna quickly get a spoon to mix everything together. Okay, this looks pretty good. Now I want to add a nice amount of oil. You want it to coat the bottom of the insert of your this thing. You want it to coat the bottom of this thing. You're gonna need about half a cup of oil. I know it sounds like a lot of oil, but obviously we're not going to be consuming all of that oil. We just want the meat to get a really nice sear. I think my oil should be nice and hot. Yes. And now I'm just going to add about half the meat. You don't want to overcrowd the pan because of course it won't sear. It will just steam, and that's not what we're looking for at all. Okay, as you can see, my meat has gotten a really nice sear, and this is exactly what you're looking for. This was my last batch. So now I'm gonna add all of the meat back into the pot. Okay, now I'm gonna turn this off, and to it, I'm going to add the water along with the orange juice, well, the juice of 1 whole orange. I like to add half of the orange right in there. I think it gives a really nice flavor, but of course you don't have to do it. The juice of 1 whole lime along with bay leaf and the garlic. And as you can see, I roughly chopped this. You don't want it minced, you just want it for the flavor. I'm gonna mix all of this together. It already smells absolutely fantastic. I want some of the meat to be covered in those beautiful juices. And now I'm going to put on the lid, and I'm going to pressure cook this for 35 minutes. My carnitas are done, and oh my God, they look amazing. They smell amazing, and I want you guys to see how tender these are. Obviously we're not done yet. We have to do an extra step. Look, they literally break apart. If that's not good, I don't know what is. Once you take out your carnitas out of the pot, what you want to do is you want to put the pot on saute again, because once you make this, you notice there's a lot of liquid in the pot still, and all of that is flavor. That is delicious flavor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce all of that liquid, and then we're going to take Obviously, we're going to shred the carnitas and then we're going to put it back into the pot for it to get a really nice and crispy sear. If you ever had carnitas before, you know that it's tender, but it's crispy at the same time. And that's the way that we're going to achieve what we're looking for. The liquid is still reducing, and if you find that it had way too much liquid and it's going to take way too long to reduce, you can always take out some. Trust me when I tell you, this is going to give you the most beautiful flavor. While that's doing its thing, my carnitas are already shredded and ready. I'm going to go ahead and start on my tortillas. I also made some pico de gallo. It's another thing that you could make. You can top it with your favorite toppings. My liquid rendered all the way and it became sort of a glaze. Okay, so I'm gonna let my carnitas cook and get nice and crispy for about 5 minutes. Okay, these are exactly how I want them to be. If you guys can hear that sizzling sound, that means the carnitas are getting nice and crispy. I got my tortillas ready. I'm gonna do corn for now. Let me get some with a few crispy bits. And I'm going to top mine, like I said, with pico de gallo. Okay, right on top. And gonna dig right in. These are delightful. Oh, so good. They're perfect for Taco Tuesdays or for any other day that you want some tacos. And as you saw, it was so easy to make. They don't take a lot of time at all. And of course, if you don't want to go through the hassle of letting the liquid evaporate and cooking it, and again in here, it does take a little bit more time to get crispy than it would do in a skillet, but I didn't want to do any more dishes. So I decided just to do it in there. Of course, you can shred the carnitas, put it in a skillet with some oil and wait for it to get nice and crispy. That's another option that you have. These are definitely hitting the spot, if you know what I mean. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I hope you make it because it's so nice and easy and delicious, and it's perfect for any day of the week. It definitely feeds a lot of people. So that's great. You can double the recipe, you can triple the recipe and make a lot more. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't so you can join our family. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.